Now, hundreds of Syrian troops stormed a Damascus suburb overnight, breaking into houses and arresting about 300 people.
It's believed tanks and troops have also been sent to other trouble spots amid new reports of anti-government demonstrations. But getting a clear picture of the conflict is still very difficult, as Middle East correspondent Ben Knight reports.
This amateur video gives a glimpse of the kind of force the Syrian regime is reported to have been using in Deraa. The city at the heart of the uprising has been subject to a massive crackdown in recent days. Human rights groups say at least 560 protesters have been killed since protests began there in March. But on Thursday, Syrian state television reported that the tanks were pulling out. These mobile phone pictures claim to show exactly that. But while the tanks might be leaving Deraa, reports from the capital, Damascus, say troops there have stormed houses and arrested more protesters. Journalists are still not being allowed into Syria, so amateur video like this is all the visual evidence we have of what's reported to be happening in cities across the country. The coalition of countries that have united against the Libyan leader are still debating what to do about Syria.
In the European Union, there exists the will to adopt sanctions quite rapidly. We are currently finalising the list of persons whose assets will be sanctioned, and France wants Syria's president to be on it.
At the meeting of foreign ministers in Rome on Thursday, the focus was Libya. The French foreign minister believes it's a matter of months until the coalition campaign forces Muammar Gaddafi to give up. His British counterpart says the military campaign should be stepped up, but that it doesn't mean arming the rebels.
But this is a situation which, as I say, we've already saved thousands of lives. We have averted a catastrophe for the entire situation in the Middle East, as well as the situation in Libya. So, yes, these things clearly take time, but the resolve is there, and the resolve was very clearly there in the meeting today.
What's most likely to come out of this meeting is money. Loans for the rebel government to pay for food and other necessities until the conflict is over. Ben Knight, ABC News.